to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
It's wrong. I did it wrong. You're supposed to put the jello in too. Shit. I gotta start it over. It's okay. Start with the jello first. Damn it. Put the jello in the bottom of the pan. Then you add 2 cups of water. Then you boil it. Hello, hello. You know, I did not realize that how crazy some people actually are until I mean it's just insane. Now those of you who are watching on my backup account as well, you know there's that one person who changed her username to the real Heather McCord, right? I asked why. So I don't know who this is, only they came on my account saying some bullshit, and that was it. Well then, the only reason I knew about it is because she kept looking at my backup account. And I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this is, so I finally reached out. I'm like, you got my attention, you want my attention, you got it. You know. And that kind of thing, and well, let me just read you the messages. I did block her and report her, but I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, her username is now the real Heather McCord. I said, it's very clear that you are trying to get my attention. Do you want to tell me why? Because the real Heather McCord, yes. Says, because you are using my name, yet your videos claim you don't know who you are. That you was kidnapped as a baby, yet I was kidnapped as a baby, and my daughter's name is Grace. So I'm trying to figure out if there's some sort of reason you're claiming to be Heather McCord. Well, I mean, it's been my legal name forever. You know? Since 1990. Before that, I was Heather Stacy. And you had the Red Hots. And you stir till they dissolve. So I said, my legal name is Heather McCord because That is the name I was given by my captors. I don't know who you are, or your daughter, or who your daughter is. And the only reason I use the name Grace Marie is because I was actually going to use the name Angel Grace. And then someone at that studio I was talking to when I took a dance lesson suggested I use the name Grace instead. And someone else suggested the name Marie. So it has nothing to do with you. So I said, I strongly suggest you get help for whatever mental issues you have and the delusions you have, because of me using the name Grace Marie has nothing to do with you or your family. Once I prove who I am, and I will start using my real name. I said the only one here between you and I that's any sort of delusions or needs mental help is you, to think that, basically, to think that I use your name or your daughter's name or whatever it is sad and pathetic. It's just another fucking bullshit. Because, sweetheart, the world does not revolve around you. I do not, and I have no idea who you are, so please get some help for your delusions. Can you tell I'm sick of it? Along with the fact that you live in Indiana, and at this point probably know my daughter is, and who told you to put, and who's the one who probably told her to put it up to it. Because my legal name has been Heather McCord since 1990. I don't know who you think you're trying to fool or whatnot, but it's not going to work. You really need to check yourself into a mental hospital for what you're doing. After all, you've been stalking me for the past, almost 3 years now? Isn't it true that you just want to be me, so you're doing this, which is really sad. Because think about it. We know about me, right? And this person all of a sudden, has the same fucking story and is using the name Heather McCord and claims that she's really Heather McCord. Okay. And that her daughter's name is Grace? Come on now. She says, damn, simple question. Now I'm delusional, you're hateful, and I'm protective over my child. So you using my name and her name bothered me. Okay, just trying to protect my daughter, and no, I'm not stalking you. I don't listen to your rants and raves about everyone you come in contact with. I have people gang stalking me. So if you want to use the name, go ahead. You take the lottery. Okay. Why are you so obsessed with me? Fuck's sakes. I don't believe in coincidences, so... I mean, that's too much. Her name's Heather McCord, and she was kidnapped as a baby and shit. And yeah, okay. Red Hot's not dissolved yet. So yeah, that's that. And I am spending Thanksgiving alone. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm making the whole, all of, mashed potatoes, gravy. Right now I'm making the red hot jello salad. And basically it's red jello, red hots, and like fruit cocktail. It's really good. I dig it. I've had people pretend to be my daughter, pretend to be Frankie, pretend to be a list of numerous people. And now one claiming to, well, it kind of sounds like me, doesn't it? About my story. So basically, now it's the vibe of it where it rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. This bitch wants to be me, I guess. The one that's using the username, the real Heather McCord. Supposedly she was kidnapped as a child. And that kind of thing. And her daughter's name is Grace and all this crap. And she wanted to know why I was using their names. This is the same bitch that we blocked on this account. And I have no idea who the fuck she is. No, she followed me on my backup account and was watching, she kept looking at my backup page and that's how I found out. And the real Heather McCord is her username. And so she responded, I said, you wanted my attention, now you fucking got it. Why are you using my name? Why are you using my legal name for your username? And that's when, no joke, I'll read what she said. Because you're using my name, yet your videos claim you don't know who you are, that you was kidnapped as a baby, yet I was kidnapped as a baby, and my daughter's name is Grace. So I'm trying to figure out if there's some sort of reason you're claiming to be Heather McCord. Bitch, I have proof of it. Like, that's the dumbest shit. See, this is what I mean by insanity. Because when you have legal documentation as to who, you know what I mean? Her name, it's at Bree, it's BREE, Marie 38. That's not weird, is it? 202 followers following 411 people, including me, on my backup account. Till I blocked her. This bitch is nuts. Now I gotta add 2 cups of cold water. That's not fucking normal. move this over here so I can do that. Yeah. So that's that it's stupid. That's the nicest way I could put it. This woman who lives in Indiana, username is the real Heather McCord, says she's using it because that's her real name, and she was kidnapped as a baby, and her daughter's name is Grace. And she wanted to know why I was claiming to be Heather McCord, and when I said I don't know who I am. That I still basically accusing me of stealing the identities of my legal name and the name Grace Marie that two different people suggested. Grace being the one from the dance studio, and Marie for the middle name from somebody else. Like, I mean, I have adoption papers and the adoption birth certificate and shit. Lord have mercy. The dumbest fucking shit. Fucking nuts. That you're supposed to resolve. So yeah, that's like, that's nuts. Is it just me or is that fucking nuts? Because why I'm claiming to be. Lord have mercy. I am making red hot Jello salad. Because I like the red hot Jello salad. I'm doing the whole Thanksgiving thing. And it's just gonna be me. Oh shit. Okay, I'm pouring it back in the goddamn pan. Because there is a hole in this. Oh my word. Shit. I don't think I'll need that pan tomorrow, so that's good. Was not expecting that. well, now we put it in the fridge. We'll let it froth up. Once I find room to put it in the fridge. Sorry about the what? Well, I love to cook and I'll, give me leftovers and stuff. So, Well, just made red hot jello for the red hot jello salad. Now, before anyone goes in an upward, because I know that's like, ooh, jello salad, what do you put it? It's basically jello, red hots, and like fruit cocktail or celery and apples, but I do fruit cocktail because why are you putting celery and apples and gel? That's no. No, thank you. No, thank you. And it's good any time of the year. You know what? I could just prep everything tonight and put it in the oven tomorrow. Couldn't I? Actually, you know what I am going to do? Maybe I won't do it. Because I don't have a bowl for dip. Shit. Oh well. I don't have a bowl for the dip. I was gonna just do cream cheese with the salsa. But I don't have a bowl. So forget that idea. I could do a chicken bowl, but I still don't have the crackers for it. So, I'm just gonna prep the rest of the shit. Basically just the green bean casserole. For the green bean casserole, we gotta do the bacon and onions with it. Does he peel? We shall see. Well, you can get on the block list. Look it up, The Real Heather McCord. And Psycho. She's saying I claim it to be her, but yet I say I don't know who I am and that I was kidnapped. She's claiming that she was kidnapped as a baby and her daughter's name is Grace and this, that, and the other. I don't know who the psycho bitch is. So she doesn't listen to my rants. Doesn't come in my live, doesn't come listen to my rants. But yet, bitch, you were following me. You're running your goddamn mouth. You want my attention, you fucking got it. You're not gonna like the attention by the time it's all said and done. That's just my legal name. I hate it. But I don't have a choice. I don't know, people think this is fucking a joke or funny or some bullshit, and it's not. Her name is Bree E. Marie. B-R-E-E Marie 38. At B-R-E-E Marie 38. I know. I'm excited about that, I'll tell you what. Yes, I am. I'm excited about that. I want to use my real name. I want to just, Mother trucker. Oh, fuck it. I can't use this one. Well, you gotta cook and shit, but you don't want to do dishes at this moment. Hi, that's me. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time. And anytime I just want to be. That here. The onion. Oh, how I hate cutting up onion. idea who that bitch is. It's like, and even saying she has gang stalkers. Bitch, you have no idea. If you're having gang stalkers, it's because they think you're me. That's why. Holy shit. Ooh, my ass. It burns. It burns. Ugh. I'm crying because of that, you know. Shit. I don't do anything a lot. Damn! I don't like thick onion either. Yes, it is. I could have just bought a chopper, but no, I like doing everything the hard way. You know? Yes, I'm crying because of the damn onion. I'm gonna do something right, I might as well do it all the way. I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it all the way. You know. I'm gonna do it all the way. You know. Clear up your sinuses too, shit. Alright. That pan ain't gonna be big enough. Damn it! Oh, shit. Real quick. Oh, y'all ain't gonna guess what happened. Someone actually applied. So, what I did with another survivor showing the proof of those people and what they're into, reported my video for misinformation. I got it back fairly quickly. You can't report somebody's video for misinformation or their life for misinformation and think it's going to stick when it's all accurate. Common sense is not that motherfucking common. Tell you what. Right? Common sense ain't that motherfucking common. It's like this, and just like that bitch who's using the real Heather McCord as her username is fucking. I don't. Like, motherfucking common sense is not that motherfucking common. Especially when you're trying to use my story along with it. Hello. Like, that's the dumbest shit you could do. Use my legal name and then claim that that's your real name. And that you have a daughter named Grace and that you were kidnapped as a baby too. And that I'm supposedly stealing your identity. Okay. Right. Lord have mercy. Common sense is not that motherfucking common, I'll tell you what. Yeah. I didn't know people were actually that fucking nuts. I didn't know that. But this, you see it in the movies, but hey. You know, it's like. It's you cannot be me. It's not possible. You can't really say that I'm lying about it, you know. When you think it won't get weirder, or they won't come up with that, what are they gonna come up with next, right? Like, I think this takes the fucking cake. You know? Shit. I've added too much onion. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna cut the rest of the bacon then. Fuck it. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. See, I don't have to add all of it to the green beans. I can use it for other things like omelets. Things like that. Now I'm not sure if she's giving off the vibe of she wants to, like, the single white female vibe, or is she giving off the vibe where it rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again vibe. You know? That's why I turned off the burner. What the fuck? Yeah, alright. Hang on. See the lights right there? Not the ones that are over here, but the ones right there. That's the car that was just over here, I think. They were the ones yelling and hollering. And I know why now. I know why now. I know why they were here. Yep. I know why they were here. Yep. That's why. That's why. Let's just say I may have saved someone's life. Just by listening to them today, for the majority of the day. Maybe that's why they went and asked for help. And now I'm realizing exactly what's been going on, and so yeah, no wonder That's what that was about. And these motherfuckers, they show up again, or now they'll be on camera. And I'm going to talk to my neighbors about it tomorrow too. That way they can keep an eye out and that too for the same people, because that's what, okay. All I'm going to say is people sometimes do things when they can't cope. But if they're doing these certain things before a major event happens, that would cause them to just self-destruct. And it would actually get worse after the major event happened, which is why she told the neighbors she had a boyfriend. The ones that were stomping up and down the stairs, the two guys, 3 a.m. that night. I just thought it was like her kids, that they were coming back from something. No. Now I know. Billy, she's gonna be okay. It wasn't because she didn't know me, or it's not what I was thinking it was. It's been going on for a long time before I ever moved in. Because then you start drinking and it intensifies everything. And if you're up for too long and withdrawing, when you expected it 2 days ago, when you're up for so long, you start hallucinating. And you could end up thinking someone is someone else. And apologizing to the person, and that person not even realizing until, yeah. Give my arm a rest. Let the motherfuckers come back, see what happens. Oh, yeah. Verify you're still alive. Yes, bitch, I'm still here. But yeah. You know, and with that comes the paranoia, the lack of nutrition and everything, you know, and then the alcohol will make it worse. And I think, like I said, everything happens for a reason. And the reason I moved in here was to eventually, because maybe I was the, you know, because she was self-destructing rapidly. So yeah. Ow. Boy. Maybe I was supposed to be here so I'd be able to save her. You know? She needed somebody that would listen and actually listen. Hey. Someone that would, you know, really listen and not judge her. You know? Not say, oh, well, you need to do this. No, you know. Because when you do that, it's never going to happen. But then if you sit and listen, yeah, if they're drinking the, you know, the hooch or whatever, make them drink what they want. And they keep talking, and you just show them how kind you are, and you just listen. You have to really listen. You let them know it's not their fault for what they went through, and you understand. Well, I can understand, obviously, the things she's been through, because the only way you can truly understand is if you've been through it yourself. I've been through everything. That's why I can understand almost every, So, yeah. I think when she realized I wasn't judging her and everything. Yeah. You don't do that. When you truly want to help somebody, you want them to get help. You listen. You just sit there. You be there for them. You don't say, "Oh, you need to do this," or "Oh, you need to do that," because it's never going to happen. You listen and you let them decide that they're ready, and they'll tell you. Without realizing, they'll tell you. Without them realizing, it comes out of their mouth. Like it did her today. And I prepared her for how to go about doing it, and I think that's why she made the call, She called the neighbors and said she wasn't feeling good, so they were there and upstairs, and she told them that she wasn't feeling good and that she wanted to be seen, and when she was looking at me when she was leaving, I thought she was like, I'm like, oh God, I hope she isn't mad that I called, thinking that I called or something, because that's my mind frame. My mind, And guy's like, no, she was looking at you like she was scared. And I was telling her, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. And she was shaking. She just shook her head no. I kept telling her it's going to be okay. So, yeah. So I think that may have actually just saved her. And those motherfuckers that were just yelling and running in their motherfucking mouths. Because what they thought that they were going to find was not there, because I have it. And it's right where it's going to stay. Until she comes home. Because I don't go for that shit. And you're not going to take advantage of someone like that. And I hope they come back. Because they'll wish they had never came over here to begin with. Period. Because, So, maybe a little slow figuring things out. But I always do in the end. Give it, baby. Shake it, baby. Twist it, shell. Twist and shell. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on and work it out now. Work it on out. It's so fun. Got me going now. Let me know that you're mine. I'm still rubbing in the bowl of it. Because I can't, it's not big enough to mix in the cream of mushroom soup. Alright. Well, I'm getting stuff prepped for tomorrow night. For tomorrow. It's just me. But I'm doing the whole Thanksgiving thing. Don't ask why, I don't fucking know. I love to cook and leftovers, I guess. So I got the red hot Jello salad in the fridge already. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's gonna be it's like 13.5 pounds. It's just me. Dad, Frankie won't come over. It's gonna be funny. You would have a frozen pumpkin pie. I'd do turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, green bean casserole, sweet taters, the red hot Jello salad, maybe some deviled eggs, I don't know yet. Probably not, because I already got a lot and it's just me, so, you know. And then I got like 6 rolls left to heat up. So, yeah. Well, as for York, I'm just cooking for myself. But I am grateful that she finally did. She is going and that, you know. Yeah. I did what I knew what I was supposed to do. You know? Because in the state she was in, she was terrified. Because she'd been up for too long. So, what did I have to do? Did I lie to her son? Yes. Why did I lie? Because she would have freaked the fuck out. And so when you're up for so long, you end up becoming very, very paranoid. And not eating, that'll do it too. You know? I think that because of everything she's been through in her life, she's felt like she was alone and nobody would understand. And then there's me saying, let me see here, and I basically checked off the list of things that I saw and what I gathered. And she was shocked that I was saying what I was saying, because all I was doing was saying what I went through, basically. But I'm like, your mom said this and this, made you feel this way, and they did this, that, and the other. She was like, oh my God. And yeah. So, she didn't think anybody would ever understand. And when she realized that I know exactly, hey, happy holidays. And when she realized that I do know because I've been through it, yeah. Happy holidays. I am just getting stuff ready for tomorrow. Prepping. Just me. Drink a bunch of food just for me, shit. Oh, here is the green bean casserole. All I gotta do in the morning is, whenever I gotta cook it, is put the dabs of butter on it. Because you gotta put dabs of butter so it don't burn. You know. Sweet potatoes and that can wait till tomorrow. Let's see. Is it frothy? No. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put the fucking the fucking fruit in it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna put the fruit in it now. Fuck it. Look at that shit. Let's see. It's fruit and should be enough. Now I know I had a can opener somewhere. Put it in the wrong drawer. I'm all over for it. So, never know what someone's going through or whatnot. Gotta listen. Don't judge because she's had enough of that. Everybody judging her. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. No. She's never going to do it. When I told her that I knew that her husband had done it, she's like, how'd you know? I was like, the paranoia and other reasons. I said, I always know. And I do. So maybe that's why she decided it was time. That would be why she said, who are you? When she woke up, who are you? You're not the same person that moved in here. It wasn't because she didn't know who I was. It was because she didn't know that that's the kind of person I am. Because I'm very quiet and, usually keep to myself. Another can. So, I hope those motherfuckers show back up. Let them show up. Well, I will rock that orange motherfucking jumpsuit. Alright, hon. Have a good evening, good night, and you know the drill. And we'll talk tomorrow. If you're up for it, after your appointment and whatnot. Alright, let's fucking try this shit. tastes better cold. Saving the juices for something else. But here we have the red hot Jello salad. But we're not done. Forgot the most important thing. Get any marshmallows. Well, come on over. It's outside. Then we put the marshmallows on top. Then we put it in the fridge. You don't have containers. You do what you can. You improvise. Alrighty. Put this juice in the fridge because this has something to do with what I'm making tomorrow. Has to do with the sweet taters. Now the sweet taters, you know, you take the juice from the sweet taters, right? And then you mix it with brown sugar. I'm going to add this juice to it too. So it'll be very sweet. It'll be extra sweet, and it'll have the marshmallows on top too. Yes, sorry, Bob. And then that place gave me like 3 small sweet potato pies. And then I got the spinach balls out of the freezer. So you got the turkey, make it tomorrow, spinach balls, green bean casserole, and the Jello. Then there's the sweet potato pie things. But I got pumpkin pie in the freezer. You know, I wish it wasn't just me. But y'all know that. But I don't have a choice. If he won't come over, I can't force him to. Good golly, Miss Molly, here's the cops. Like, right there. fucking Twilight Zone, man. Yeah. It's been an eventful evening. An eventful day, to say the least. Take that out, but I ain't doing it tonight. Because I ain't going out there shit. Where would I begin? So, I spent quite a bit of time with my landlord today. And with everything, I think I may have saved her. Because she was self-destructing rapidly. And so, I had a lot of paranoia today and that kind of thing. And so, I did what I had to do, including lying to her son saying she wasn't here. Because of just every little noise and that, and I knew. So I didn't, when I didn't judge her, I didn't judge her, none of that. I let her vent. I said, let it out, and everything that I needed to do. And I said, you know what I think you need? And she said, rehab. I said, that's not what I was going to say. I knew her husband was, obviously, she when I said that, she looked at me wide-eyed, and she said, how did you know that? And I didn't even know that. And then sat in the other, and I said, I always know. So I always know. And then I let her sleep a bit, and I made sure she knew she was safe and everything. And so we talked a bit after she said the whole rehab thing. And I explained this. I said, are you ready? And, and not re-up. Yeah. And so I explained what would happen, and I think that might be, then I took her upstairs and I tucked her into bed because she was laying there, and then about an hour or 2 hours later, see flashing lights. And she had called the neighbor's sons and said she wasn't feeling good. They came over and she said she wanted help. So the ambulance came, and when she was walking out, I was looking at her because she was looking at me. I thought at first she thought that I called her something, and I said, oh my God, I hope she's not mad at me, because she, after she left, I was talking to the neighbor's son, the son, and I said, the way she was looking at me, I hope she didn't think that I called or something like that. He says, no, she was looking at you like she was scared. So when she came out, she kept looking at me. Not everybody else, just me. And I kept telling her, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I don't know why the hell I'm crying, man. But I told her she was going to be okay, and she shook her head no, she was shaking. She kept thanking me earlier today for my kindness and everything, and I talked to her for a long time today. And for her, to come down here and, me have to protect her, what else was I going to do? So I did what I had to do, and see, when someone is in that situation, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or this, that. You can't do that. Shit. Yeah, that's who we were talking about it, and, no, she's right where she needs to be. She's like, everybody's telling me I look so terrible. She said this the other night. I was like, no, you don't, you just look like you woke up. And she was looking skin and bones and that kind of thing. And I was not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, you look terrible, and make her feel any worse. Humanity, compassion, empathy. Because if you show compassion, empathy, don't judge. You just go with the flow of things. You don't tell them what they need. You let them come to that decision. Because otherwise it's not going to work. So I did everything. She would, like every little noise, she would jump. She was terrified at every little noise. And the paranoia in that, I knew. At one point, she thought I was her daughter-in-law. Because she started apologizing for something. It didn't click at first. And then after, I'm like, I only met you. And then it clicked. I'm like, okay. And I told her it wasn't her fault. She did finally sleep a bit when she was down here. And her arm was against my leg, so I sat there the whole time. In pain and all, and I didn't move because I didn't want her to wake up. I wanted her to get at least a little bit of sleep. So yeah. And then the loud motherfuckers that were here a little while ago, I know why they were here. And why they were here is actually in my drawer. When people take advantage of others when they're down at their lowest. Like I said, I'll rock that orange jumpsuit. I don't give a fuck. So, how's everybody else's day? As eventful as mine? So I did something that people normally want to do when they're trying to get somebody to get help. Which is why people don't get help if they don't stay or whatever. Not only did I listen to her, but whenever she wanted a drink, I made it. She's like, you're probably not going to be nice again. I was like, what is it? Making me another drink. I was like, yeah, here. And I did. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Brownies and Chex Mix for tomorrow. That's all you're eating is brownies and Chex Mix? And I'm sitting here cooking a fucking big thing for just me. Shit. Lord have mercy. Hey, man, want to come over for dinner tomorrow? Shit. You're good. Glad your partner's feeling better, hon. It's a lot of food in my house, shit. Yeah, let's depend, and let's look through the lazy fly, the falling snow, the magic air, the frosty air, the feeling of your life. I just to see my wish came true. The night of my life. Yeah, I took one kiss to know. It must have been the mistletoe. That's what I'm thinking about doing after I eat whatever. I could. Or what I could do, make it like a really big casserole or something and take it down there. You know, I'll figure it out. Because something you don't realize, it's a 30-minute bus ride. Okay? Me walking with a bunch of plates, that's not going to happen, and I don't have plates. I also don't have extra plates. I have one plate, actually. Literally, I have one plate in my house. One plate, two bowls. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 7 coffee cups. Like, it's just me. I used to have another plate, but it broke. When I was drying it, or so, I was either washing it or drying it, and it slipped out of my hand, it broke. So I have had one plate for the last over a year. Year and a half, something like that? Yeah. I could order a plate tonight, probably. Have it delivered by tomorrow. You know? Oh, shit. I don't know, maybe I should. Or paper plates. Shit. Who needs regular plates? Just use paper plates. You know? Yeah, I got mine from, whatchamacallit? From Dollar Tree. So, I don't know. Make a cup of tea, then we'll go out that way. Because I don't have to be quiet, clearly. I'm the only one here. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else I need for tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. Flour. I think that's all I really need. Well, maybe. Bitch, what the fuck? Okay, I don't need that. Nor that. Nor that. You whistle. You whistle. Okay, let's see. Lord have mercy. That's all I'm gonna say with. Anywho. If I could get that one. Alright. Too many Christmas. There we go. Well, subjects. Great. Take that off and that. Alrighty. Then the assholes won't be here till tomorrow with my order. Shit. It's not like it's inconvenient or anything. No, I don't want that. How is it some stores don't even have distilled water? $20 for 3 fucking things. Jesus Christ. Delivery services rip you the fuck off. You know? Huh.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. What in the fuckery? Why does it always do that shit? Well, I guess I gotta wait till tomorrow anyway. Fucking assholes. There we go. Then we let it sit for like 5 minutes or some shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, I can either get the stuff in the next 20 to 58 minutes for $10.98. It's fucking nuts. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm doing this shit. I ain't doing it. Fuck it. Nope. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'll deal. Like I always do. I'm not spending no fucking goddamn $30 on fucking 4 or 5 items to be delivered. Fuck that shit. When they're like, what the fuck? Yeah, there was the police going that way. What the fuck? I ain't spending no goddamn $30. Or wait till Friday. I'll go get the shit myself. Tomorrow. Or not at all. It don't fucking matter. Shit, what the fuck. I'd rather save the money. You know? Do with what I got and save the money. Huh. I wonder. Okay. So, what does everybody else got planned tomorrow? Anything fun and exciting? Spending time with your families? Well, you have a good day then. She did tell me, what's weird is my landlord did say something very interesting. We were talking about, she brought up Frankie actually. And she, as like, the one, he's your so-and-so. And I said, yeah, well. She's like, you've never been intimate at all? No. Never kissed, never nothing. And I said, no, I knew when I laid eyes on him. And she said that, I guess she's like, he loves you a lot. And I was like, yeah, well, maybe one day we'll be together. She was like, he will. You're going to be together, is what she said, so. Of course, I don't know, it was an interesting day. I'm open, It's only been almost 5 years, man. What the hell? Fix that later. I've only been waiting for 5 years for that man. And I know tomorrow's Thanksgiving. He's going to be with his family. I hope he has an amazing day with his family. I wish I'd be happy for an hour of his time. Shit. At least an hour. Over have a plate or piece of pie or some shit. Fuck it, why not? One can dream, right? See how I'm gonna do this. I'll be right back. police out there and they come back for the piggy. My favorite blanket, of course. Not what I was trying to fucking do. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What? Worn out just doing that. There we are. Oh. There we go. I'm worn out. It's for a little bit. So, it's only 10:39. Wait. So I got everything done for tomorrow. Well, not everything, clearly, but a couple more things like making the turkey and doing the sweet potatoes and the stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy. So what's something y'all are grateful for? Me, I'm not really celebrating Thanksgiving. I just like the food. You know, girls gotta eat, so it's good. It's good. I gotta calm. You're grateful for student loans? Why are you grateful for student loans? You gotta pay them bitches back. But always be optimistic. Like my cup says. It's too hot for me to turn around though. True that, true that. If I can turn my cup around. This is my newest one. This is my newest cup. Ain't it party? It says optimist. Verb. Someone who figures that someone who figures that a step backwards after taking a step forward is not a disaster. It's more like a cha-cha. See also rose-colored glasses, glass half full, look on the bright side. Gotta be optimistic. And then another cup I got. I'm now collecting coffee mugs because I drink tea all the time. So I had one plate and like 7 coffee mugs. Shit. God damn. Don't cut onion and then touch your eyes because then your eyes end up burning. Ugh. So, my feet are fucking killing me. So, how about I end this and I'm gonna go live on my backup account. You know, for a little bit. So, I will see y'all over there if you end up on my live on my backup account. Not well. I'll see y'all later. And if I don't see you before, Friday or whatever, or you don't see me, whatever, have a wonderful holiday, and in a couple minutes I'll be live on my backup account, so. Till then, TTFN. See you soon. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, in a couple minutes I'll be live on my backup account, so.